Miami-Dade County. Who here's been to Miami? Raise your hand, you've been to Miami. Oh, all right, I believe we'll get there soon. Spring break down there. That's a lot of people down there. I am the chairman for Miami-Dade County, our cryptocurrency task force. I'm also the author for the state bill for the state of Florida for blockchain and crypto technology. I've been in crypto since 2012, been in gaming since probably like 2017. I'm also a minority shareholder, so I own a little piece of a wonderful company called Legendary Gamers. And so if you go to the App Store and you look up LG or Legendary Gamers, it's an app that actually allows you to earn income from playing games. All right, so just like you see,
say that again.
It's an app that allows you to earn income from playing games.
It's paid.
Who here knows what gambling means? Do you know the word gambling? All right, okay, some people don't know. Well, let me actually make sure everybody, who here want to make some money? Who here likes money? If you like money, raise your, oh, okay, there we go. Oh, a little more, okay, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Get money.
Because that's what we're talking about, all right? So what we do is skills-based wagering. So let's say you want to play Call of Duty, or you want to play 2K, all right, and your friend, you're like, oh, put $20 up, all right, oh, you put $20. Now you have an escrow, all right, you both put it into my app, we hold it, we take a very tiny fee, but we allow you to play the game and automatically, play, transfer your money for who wins based on your skills. Right? It's not luck, so it's not traditional game. Right? But even past that, we have a small stake for our company in a blockchain gaming company, and that is where you can play to earn. So if you play Brick Breaker, you play Tetris, you play whatever you play all day long, now you can make money from the time using that with the blockchain, and we'll talk more about it later. Thank you.
Awesome, Aaron.
Yes, I'm Aaron Bowden, business development at FutureMedia.tv. Future Media is a marketing company that does brand awareness, brand integration. We have a reach across social media platforms of 750 million eyeballs. So, we create
750 million?
750 million eyeballs. We've been in business for over 10 years. We represent some of the top influencers, from celebrity influencers, from Snoop to 50 Cent to DJ Khaled, Jennifer Lopez. The list goes on. It's some of the top influencers that create content on TikTok and Twitch, and so we represent streamers, gamers, entertainers, rappers. We also have a charity that we just partnered with called High School Nation. So through High School Nation, we see about 15 million kids a year. We do concerts on the football fields. We have about 3,000 kids out there. We have local talent. Then we put like a A-list artist or rapper to perform. So, get the artist experience opening up for A-list artists. We build music studios at each of the high schools that we visit. And we teach financial literacy, music theory, marketing, how to start your LLC, brand integration, how to approach a brand, how to get verified on all platforms. That's something that we do as well. And I'm the business development guy. And all I want you to do is just believe in yourself, and anything is possible. Aaron Bowden.
Awesome, thanks, Aaron. We're going to do some work with Aaron and Corey. With the next company, we have a program called Corners of Colleges. We'll be at 12 HBCUs this summer, working with high school students, giving them exposure to college life and showing them how they can be great in gaming by going to one of our HBCUs and going to any of these HBCUs, including Coppin State. You'll get to see their gaming lab a little later. And now, Mr. Corey Henry.
Hello, how y'all doing? My name's Corey Henry. I founded Steam Revolution almost 5 years ago now. I didn't go to HBCU. I'm a West Point graduate, former Army officer, deployed to Iraq 2003.
Thank you for your service.
Came back home 2004. I've been in Atlanta for the last 20 years. So I came to you guys here from Atlanta. I'm proud to be here. Steam Revolution is my nonprofit organization that focuses on putting the A in STEAM. And I feel like the A is our culture. The A is us. We were what is missing in STEM. And I think that's inserted by us inserting our sauce, our sounds, our music. With that said, there's a value to that. That's what helped me get into blockchain, understanding the value that we bring to the industry. There's not a single commercial out there right now that doesn't have a hip hop track in the back of it. I don't care if they're selling financial advice. It's got Lil Yachty singing in the back. So the value of that, can be captured and transferred generationally, and that's what blockchain really highlights. So when most people hear blockchain, the first thing you think is crypto. We're here to let you know there's much, much more than that. Web3 is an entire industry that's going to affect everything from you receiving your mail properly all the way through to you being able to transact and give something down to the next generation. So Corey, Henry, happy to be here, glad to be a part of this.
So if you don't take anything away from today, you want to make sure you know two things. You can make money in this space, and it starts with you. So capitalize on your brand and figure out what you want to do in this space. As long as you're doing what you like about gaming, it's impossible not to make money. You just got to figure out how to creatively do it. And so I'm excited to have these men here from South Florida, Miami, from California and Atlanta. And the reason why I said this is international, and I'll start the questions with Elijah, I want him to talk about, and for each of you, this question can be twofold.
So for me, it started off in China. So I actually lived, I speak Mandarin, and I spent 9 years living in the People's Republic of China.
Yes, Mandarin, and gaming is an international space, so don't be afraid. You can go anywhere in the world and make money doing this, okay? So don't limit yourselves to Maryland or the United States. You can do this worldwide.
Absolutely. And funny thing, actually, and I didn't even think of it just right now, gaming is a central part of my enterprise going into crypto. So in China, there's a huge, massive gaming community. And so they have these or 24-hour arcades. You can go out 4 in the morning and take that, or whatever you want to play. And so there's a lot of people, and I was doing some entertainment, and I actually wanted to go there to trade my Bitcoin. Because at the time, there was no Coinbase or anything like that. And so these arcades, these 24 arcades, was actually the first place where I actually got introduced to this digital currency. But before that, we actually hosted a huge tournament in Shanghai back in 2013, 2014. Over 3,000 gamers that came over from Korea, Singapore, Malaysia as well. And at that time, it was rivaling the Super Bowl or the World Series. So here I am, I'm a black dude from Long Beach, California. Went to FAMU alumni, Alpha, everything. But I'm here in the middle of Shanghai, China. And I'm seeing the influence that not just the gaming culture, but the American gaming culture. And who was the basis of American culture?
Us.
You are. You are. Your art, your sayings, your dances, our culture, what you make, no matter where you're from, has global value. And one of the best ways, one of the most dramatic ways that you see it expressed is through gaming. Right? So now, just like when before regular sports, you saw esports, kids get together and play it in the dirt. They actually need to play. Or I hear a lot of my friends say, I can't understand. My kid, he watches someone else playing a game, and I'm like, well, don't you watch Patrick Mahomes play the game? Well, yeah, but that's you watch it. You're not playing football. You're watching football. It's the same equivalent as you watching a gamer playing. Right. So in that same mold, this industry is one that offers a lot of opportunities to us, like when Jackie Robinson integrated baseball, or when he started taking Negro players into the NFL. It created an entire new economic class of opportunity. Right? It's not just the players, but the agents, the salespeople, the managers, all around the industry. So you might be a brother, and you got 2 sisters that's dope on the game. They're killing stuff in Call of Duty, in GTA. You can manage your sisters. You're like, hey, you know what? These are the best gamers here in the block. I'm gonna manage them, host tournaments. We're gonna make money. We're gonna charge. Get sponsorship. Get investors. Right? You might be a sister who has a brother who plays. You might yourself, your cousin. This is not just a game for entertainment, for your time. You need to understand that every second, every minute that you have is global value. And what's the best thing to do? Make money from something that you like to do. What you have to do in order to achieve that great star goal is to have a plan and to work at it. And that's why things like this conference, the Black Gamers Association, brothers and sisters up here, is so critical. Because ultimately, everything we're talking about is about our time here on earth. What are you going to do? What are you going to become? What are you going to build? Better choose something that you like doing. But think deeply, think seriously about how you can make money from it as well.
I can't sell a single one of my report cards for anything, right? Not a single one, even if I had it, and I don't have it. But not a single one of them is worth anything. I can't trade it for anything. I can't do anything with it. That doesn't have to be the case in the future. When you demonstrate mastery of a skill, you're going to receive an NFT. You're going to receive a token that is tradable because it allows access to a special thing, right? A special instrument or a special tool or hammer or something. And that's the exchange for you demonstrating your mastery of that knowledge. I think that's going to explode gaming. It's going to explode our participation in gaming because we got something to show for it, right? I can go and buy a hot dog or buy a car or go on a large tree.
We also own every NFT but a punk. So we have, we have every apes. We're in all the Discord, the alpha chat groups and all of that. One thing that I would say is understanding what an NFT is, just to simplify it. It's a VIP pass to the creator. The creator's lifestyle has to be interesting to the person that wants to purchase it. So what are you giving the purchaser? Like, that's what a utility is. It's like when you purchase an NFT, you're getting access to what? So I think like it's an open space for anybody who's creative and has an interesting lifestyle and would like to give something to someone. So it's creating a job of your own. You're writing your own check. I would say even with your generation today. There's 17 millionaires made a day off the internet that are your age, and we work in the Web 2 and Web 3 space, and majority of these millionaires are under 25. And I've gotten to the blockchain and NFT space through just being a part of Featured Media from the conception of the company. So this was way before Web3, so we've watched the change from .com to .io, and we've invested in that industry. So there's so much opportunity, and just want you to be clear, like there's not a lot of us in the NFT space. You go to these conferences. I went to the VFriends conference with Gary Vee, and it's interesting how we're not there, but we're on stage. What do I mean? Gary Vee is right next to Snoop. He understands culture, like the brother said. We are the culture, and they attach themselves to us because our fly lifestyle is a utility. Like you could create an NFT and say, you know what, I'm going to invite you to my dance class to teach you how to do this popular dance on TikTok. That's a utility. It could be, what's your name, brother?
Cheap Weather.
Cheap?
Cheap Weather.
Cheap Weather? That could be the Cheap Weather NFT. One of your utilities is, I'm going to invite you down to this particular class to teach you this new TikTok dance. You know how many people around the world love our culture?
No matter where you're from, no matter what you're actually into, the technology is actually the bridge to help you express that in its most fervent, its most vibrant, and its most lucrative, profitable way as well. Amen? Oh, I'm sorry, I already said that.
Say bad.
Really quick, I want to do this. I want to say this. All right, so I'm looking out to the right here, and the sun is setting. So the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. So what we're gonna do, I want to really quick. I just want to divide this room, right? So the east team and we got the west team, all right? And I'm asking some questions. We'll see if we get it right. There's 3 questions about gaming, You see, right? So you got your East team. East team say East team. West team say West team. West team. I said I was kind of weak. I was a little weak. West team say West team. West team. East team say East team. So in America, true or false? East team. True. Answer. Go away. Take 3 seconds. Right? Y'all get there together. West team. Here's your second. Okay. East. True or false? You can be a professional gamer 6 years old. True or false? I can't hear you. Yeah, everybody say 1, 2, 3. True. Yeah, say true. What's me? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, there's some false in there. Some people, wait, hold up. True or false? 1, 2, 3. Think about your logo, the colors you want them. If you have a specific game, what that game will be. Because one, it's possible for you to actually create, right? But the more you start to put your mindset on the creative side, the more you start to see the different aspects that you can create something, but it can be part of your life that you make money from. And that's the number one thing.
You got the Balenciaga, you got stuff on you probably can't even pronounce. If you didn't buy that shoe, and you put that $500, that $100, that $20 on the social media platform, and you were going after voiceovers or trying to prank people or trying to get your fashion out there or trying to get the attention of a brand, that's what you need to be doing besides, getting into these, getting caught up in the fashion. Invest in the platform. That's how the platform opens up. That's the secret that nobody tells you. They are not buying the views. You're paying Instagram directly, YouTube directly to open up the platform. If you go to your back office, it'll say, put a credit card here, whatever, something like that, if you want to get your message out there. Just a little education for you guys.
Go ahead, most definitely. And for the voice specifically, I would say make a demo. Right? If you want to get out there, it's the same way. We're all familiar with how someone gets on to become a rapper or a singer. Right? They have to be able to get photo shoots. They got to make a mixtape. They got to get to the studio, make a single. Right? It's the same way. It's just marketing itself. So if you want to be a voiceover actor, I will take clips of different videos that you like and put your own voice and narration over it for those characters, right? And from there, you take your headshot, you have your name, and you send it in like a resume. That's the same way. But actually, I will go a little one step further. What I was going to say is, in another room, I'll probably be specifically talking about if you have a social security number. How many of you guys are American citizens? Citizens of America, you got a social security number. Well, you're in college as well, so you're advanced learners. If you have an SSN, you should have an LOC. You should have an EIN. Right.
A tax ID number.
Let me say that again. Employee identification number. Right. Yes, you're studying. You want to get your degree. You want to get employed. We live in America. This whole thing is built on systems. Imagine playing the game of Monopoly, but you don't have a thimble, the dog, ship, the car, nothing. You're just walking around that board. Having your own, and of course you want to do some research about it as well. But what I'm telling you is this: you are your own brand.
Yes.
You're your own entity, your own company. You might work for somebody else. You might work with other people, but you need to understand that you can make the next one. You can make the next Grand Theft Auto. You can make the next console. Do not limit your mindset. So I play games. I want to see how I can make some extra bucks with games. You can create a company that makes the next thing.
Lizzo's barely played video games. She reached out to Logitech and said, hey, look, let me so I can work with you. There's opportunity in this space. She got a 7-figure deal with Logitech. I told you about Travis Scott and him performing in Fortnite. That deal was put together by Black Man. The movie deal, he's got a high-figure, 7-figure, 20-year deal to provide great game trailers exclusively in movie theaters. When you go to movie theaters now and you see game launches, it's because of a Black man. And I'm like, man, why not think of that? So think about the places where you want to be, where you don't see somebody doing something, and create it, and then reach out. I told you all to get on LinkedIn and have those conversations.
So how would you market your game?
Realizing that the physical world can only be accepted as first, and that our digital reality can no longer be denied at last.
Talk that talk.
These tectonic transitions are caused by technology's position. Its potential to transform every tier in class. That's why we've been trusted this vision.
Talk that talk.
So that with prudent decision, we all could be multiplying by this immutable math. Don't wait. Keisha, what's your name? I'm sorry. Don't wait. Now's the time. Y'all got the opportunity. And we are here to help you. This is the #1 conference that you can go to your entire year. Nobody else is talking about nothing. Your auntie, your mom, your grandma, they know a story about someone who told them to invest in AOL, told them to get in Taiwan, told them to buy Google, told them to buy Facebook before it took off. Then they could have, would have, should have been rich. They could have, should have, would have. This is your time.